Hey everybody, I am back and I am getting ready to do the full moon forecast. I'm getting all of these done today because I don't see myself having a whole lot of time tomorrow. So we have a full moon coming for August 3rd, 2020. And as stated in my last newsletter, we are getting ready to go into days of caution. The energy has started as of the 31st, but I give you the zenith of energy instead of a whole long drawn out date. So August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we will move into this Uranic energy phase where fault lines come alive, volcanoes, weird weather, bizarre and strange, shocking news makes headlines, anything doing with aeronautics, technology, paranormal stuff. Now we have this full moon coming in Aquarius at 11:59 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Monday. Things revolving around friendships, social events, unions, clubs, groups, things with science and technology, and dreams and wishes will always be will be the focus with this full moon energy. Aquarius full moons represent surprising and even shocking developments to manifest. This is where the earth comes alive and like hurricanes. I think we have a hurricane coming to mainland Florida in the next day or two. So this is where hurricanes come alive, earthquakes, intense weather patterns, electrical storms. Aquarius rules electricity. Since Aquarius rules technology, it will be a good idea to purchase those items before the full moon. So if you're thinking of purchasing cell phones, computers, laptops, do it before Monday because it's not blessed under the stars after that until the moon goes new again. On a more positive note, this energy is perfect for like stargazing, UFO investigations, group events, and making new friends. All right, my magical folk. So my magical folk, invoking this full moon energy for creative expression, extrasensory issues, breaking old habits, freedom, scientific endeavors, friendship, and for friendship is perfect. In fact, this week's newsletter, I included a spell on the front of it. And I'm going to try and change the thumbnail later so that the spell appears. You could see the spell, but you can go to my newsletter as well and get that. But anything to do with extrasensory issues, breaking old habits, freedom, science, friendship, any kind of spell work in regards to that, along with ailments of the calves, the ankles. Aquarius rules the let me rephrase this. I cannot talk today. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so that could be why. Aquarius rules the circulatory system. So any kind of healing work with blood, circulatory system, calves, ankles is best done at this time as well. And anything to break a bad habit is perfectly blessed under this full moon energy coming on Monday. All right, on to your forecast by house and sign. Here we go. Your 2-week forecast. We're going to start with Aries. Aries. And before I start, my forecast, this full moon is not as positive as it should be. Anytime we're dealing with a full moon energy along with Uranic energy, shocking news comes to us around this time, either right before the full moon or right after. And I honestly can attest to this because I just got some shocking news about 3 hours ago. That's probably why I can't talk very well. I'm very flustered right now. Anyway, a lot of the things I put in my forecast are in a little more negative in nature because anytime we're dealing with Uranic, Aquarian, full moon energy, shocking news comes to us, usually in a more negative than positive manner if it's after the full moon. So just be aware of that. So Aries, you will be in demand this week with many people trying to contact you. Dreams and wishes are going to have to wait for better stars, so be patient. The next full moon, the next new moon will be in better stars. Um, Hold on, I want to find. I should know this right off the top of my head, but I don't. So the next new moon is in Leo, and that's on Tuesday, August 18th. So it will get better for all of us once that new moon in Leo energy happens. Taurus, abrupt endings with your career and new ones beginning. So hang in there, Taurus. You're going to have to be strong, because what might seem like awful news at the time is going to be a blessing in disguise in the end. Gemini, negative news is on the way from afar. So a letter or something in the mail will be a little more negative in nature. You might have to postpone studies, and a sudden trip somewhere might be in order now. Cancer, sad news of a legacy or death, and issues might arise with finances and others' money. This is the one sign in the zodiac that must learn to use the fluctuations of the moon in order to cope. So after this full moon energy, most of my Cancer souls will feel the pull of this energy in its wanting phase. So try not to let that energy get you down, because Cancer, you're ruled by the moon, so you're the most prone to mood swings. Leo, changes are coming within business partnerships and even domestic affairs. Do not sign any contracts right now, Leo, until after this full moon energy. So meaning when the new moon hits on the 17th, that's the green light, start signing. You have until Monday. Once Monday hits, do not sign contracts. Virgo, now health issues might arise right now due to stress from work. So this means changes within employment might be possible. Anytime we're dealing with Virgo, I urge you to continue to be the master of communication. Both Virgo and Gemini are the masters of communication. Libra, your love life is going to bring stress and even a breakup of some sort. This is the 5th house, so this is about love and children and creativity. So much change is going to be needed here, and children will become worrisome in some way. There'll be some added stress with children. So just be strong, because this energy is on all of us right now, and it's affecting each and every sign by house in a different way. Scorpio, abrupt changes within the home. Buying, selling is possible, and your emotions are going to be high. So please hang in there. This has to do with your home, the domestic outlook on things. So hang in there. Sagittarius, shocking news is going to arrive for you via mail, phone, or email. Brothers and sisters might be in touch as well. You may have to lend a shoulder to cry on, an ear. Their news will probably be a little more negative in nature, so you're going to have to be strong, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, financial issues are always common when a full moon's hitting your 2nd house, okay? And you're going to have to spend against your will in some way. I am Capricorn, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Aquarius. Well, this new moon or this full moon energy is right on you, Aquarius, making some very stressful aspects right now. The changes you make today to better yourself will reward you much later on. So make those changes within the next couple of weeks, set plans, and make the needed changes to better yourself. This full moon energy is, oh, wait, I skipped Pisces. Pisces. Now, Pisces, this energy is in your 12th house. This is your subconscious. So hidden enemies are common right now. You need to let go of your past, let go of the guilt, because there's no future in your past. You need to progress forward. and also Pisces. Out of all the signs, Pisces needs to listen to their dreams. Your sign rules the dream world, so you get a lot of your answers through your subconscious dreams. So dream, my Pisces, dream. And remember those dreams. Like I said, this full moon energy is going to be difficult for most of us. This is where the power of Aquarius will shock us with news in our own lives. You'll see it on the news in the next couple of days to come. So be strong, be safe, and hang in there. I did include a friendship spell. I'm going to put that in the thumbnail after the show is over, but you inscribe a pink candle with your name. You want to anoint it with any kind of, it says here sunflower oil, but I wouldn't use sunflower oil. I would actually use friendship. If you have Aquarius oil, it would be perfect. Aquarius oil. The astrological oils you can use in spells for certain things. So if you're trying, even though you're not an Aquarius, if you're trying to obtain friendship and new groups and people of like mind, then you're going to want to use, offhand, I can't think of an oil for friendship, but Aquarius oil comes to mind. I just had a thought, so hold on. Uh-oh. Hey, sweet butterfly girl, how are you today? Did you get my email? I messaged you. We won't talk about it here, but I emailed you. We'll talk. Check your email. I'm thinking of, for friendship oil, let me look. I have, okay, so every witch has her book of shadows. Mine is like ginormous, okay? So I'm not going to show you the inside of it, but I will share with you the outside of it. This is my book of shadows. And so I'm going to look in it for a brief moment here. I have a whole list of oils and stuff. And some of the spells I put on here for you guys are from my own book of shadows. However, this one is not. This one I found on Pinterest, and I decided to share it. But like some of the things I've just incorporated into, okay, awesome. I'll check my email as soon as I'm done with this broadcast. Some of the things I said you can do a spell to break a bad habit. If you want some of these spells, ask me. I have no problem sharing some of my stuff from my book of shadows with you. I won't share it all because I don't give the keys to the entire castle away. Something my grandmother taught me. Don't give the keys to the castle away. Bear with me. I'm looking for something. I love dragon stuff. Even before I did this method of astrology, sweet butterfly girl, I've loved dragons. When I was a kid, I asked my mother, because she said, I'll get you anything you want. What do you want? Well, I want a dragon, and if I can't have a dragon, I'd like a wolf. Okay, I was 6. She's like, well, I can't do neither. I'll get you the next best thing, a husky. So I had a husky when I was a kid growing up. Bear with me. I'm doing too much talking and less looking. Oh, my book of shadows has a lot of stuff in it, so please bear with me. I want to make sure I'm telling you which oils to do correctly. This wasn't something I planned on doing, so this is like a last minute thing. But I'm just looking. Once I get settled and moved, I will be doing more spell work from my book of shadows. but right now I can't. There's just too much going on. Okay, bear with me. Well, I would use, besides the Aquarius oil, I would use cinnamon oil. You could do a cinnamon oil. That'll be very good for drawing friends to you. I'm going down the list here. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm looking. I would also go with sandalwood oil, and here's why I say that. Sandalwood oil isn't really to draw in friendship, but it's a great blessing oil, okay? It's great in healing. It's great in meditation. It's great for prayer. So even frankincense, that's another oil that would do very well with this. And of course, there's one other oil. I should have known this. What an idiot. Rose oil. Of course, rose oil is all about, it correlates hand in hand with rose quartz, in my opinion. So, like the spell says, bear with me. Like the spell says, let me go back to the spell. Inscribe the pink candle with your name, then anoint the rose quartz with, it says sunflower oil. You could use that, but I gave you a couple other options. Hold the stone in your hand and visualize friendship coming your way and new relationships forming. Chant 3 times. Open mind and gain new life. Gone from you all stress and strife. Open heart, gain life anew. Accept all love that's offered you. Positive thoughts and words and deed enter now to Bane. I'm freed, ancient, hear me. Grant my plea for new relationships. Open me. Place this stone by the candle and leave it there until the candle burns down. Carry the stone with you. So you can always put the stone in like a little tight drawstring bag. Keep it in your purse. Keep it in your pocket. This is a perfect time to do any kind of spell work for friendship. So just a little something. And I wanted to incorporate a spell this time since it is a full moon. I always try and incorporate a full moon spell to correlate with the moon. However, I will say this, and this is probably the last thing I'm going to say today before I get off of here. Contrary to what people think about full moons and how they're powerful, new moons are actually can work some of the most powerful magic, because from the darkness we bring the light. And the moon is growing our wishes, growing our dreams, growing our spells. So doing the spell like on the full moon is great. We're manifesting that Aquarian energy of friendship, brotherly love, humanitarianism. But nothing shall manifest until after that 2-week period. Usually it takes 1 lunar month. So by the next full moon, which is in September, September 2nd, full moon in Pisces. So I hope that helped. And you guys out there have a great week ahead and a great full moon. It's going to be an interesting one. Watch the news. There will be an earthquake somewhere in the world. There will be crazy weather. And today is Lammas, so I've recorded this a day or two early, so all my pagan folk are probably out celebrating, um, doing whatever they want to do for the harvest season. Some are out there harvesting some of their garden right now. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier. She goes, "I'm gardening." So anyway, have a have a great week, you guys. And sweet butterfly girl, thanks for tuning in. Or as soon as I get off, I will check my email. And all of you out there, be safe. Have a blessed full moon. And I will try and get back on here Monday or Tuesday sometime. Blessed be.